Right, what's up guys, it's Otax here, and today we're back with another episode of the Rags to Riches series I've been doing. It's been going pretty well so far. So I want to start off by thanking user Calyes, or Callies, for the comment on the last video. It's nice to see a bit of feedback and whatnot. So thanks to people who've been watching, liking, and just interacting with the series. So at the end of last episode, we were kind of on our way to hitting our first 100 gold. A lot of the things that were on sale did sell. So we were at about 90 gold. You'll see on the screen at the moment whereabouts we were with that, so that's pretty good. In this session, not much really happened outside of what we've already been doing, so just kind of questing. We did a dungeon and just kind of doing general stuff to level up at the moment. So I thought I'd take the opportunity to talk about some of the things I chose to do with this character, which is the server choice. So in WoW, as you probably know, there are lots of different servers you can choose from. Some of them are high population, some of them are low population, some of them are PvP, some of them are roleplay servers, and the server you choose can end up impacting the amount of gold you can make and the strategy you might want to take. So for this series, as I said in the first episode, we've chosen Draenor to play on, which is probably one of the biggest EU servers, and it's a mostly horde dominated server, and I'll get into that in a bit. But the reason I picked a higher population server is that with that you're going to have quicker sales but a lower profit margin. The reason for this is because more players on the server means there's going to be a higher demand, but that also means there's going to be a high supply for things. So things are going to sell quick because more people want them, but also there are more people selling those things, so the average price will go down. As you can probably guess, with a lower pop server it's like the other way around, so things will slow, sales will slow down a bit. However, you can probably make more money for the same item on a different server. So I guess when you're picking a server to make kind of a gold making character on, you should kind of factor in what style you want to go for. You know, if you're going to be playing a lot, maybe a high pop server would be better, so you can make a lot of sales quickly. Or if you're going to be playing less often, maybe this lower pop would be better because you can just kind of log on, sell a few things for a higher profit margin per item. Now, I've mentioned there was also roleplay servers. Now, this is something I was considering. I nearly went on Argent Dawn, which is one of the biggest RP realms. I'm pretty sure all the RP realms are connected now. I did see they were doing something with that in the news. I'm not 100% sure. But one of the reasons for that is that transmog items, which I consider quite a slow selling item, would sell probably for a higher price or at least quicker on an RP server. It's because people obviously are trying to make their characters look like the character they're trying to roleplay as. Not everyone's just trying to look as flashy and cool as possible. If someone's roleplaying as a Stormwind Guard, for example, then the armour that looks like that is going to sell for a lot more on that server than it is on a non-RP server. So things like the transmog items I've got on sale at the moment might sell quicker, maybe at a lower price as it is up at the moment. It's up for 1400 at the moment. I don't think it's going to sell anytime soon, but maybe on an RP server that would be a slightly lower price, but it would sell quicker. So this is something else. If you're interested in transmog farming, it is a slow market, but you can make a lot of money from it. You should probably consider maybe making a character on an RP server, and you know, if you're wanting to run some old dungeons, try and get some BOEs and other items, then you're probably going to make a bit more money on an RP server a bit quicker than you would do on a non-RP server. And that's not to say that RP items aren't going to sell on, you know, the current server I'm on. I'm hoping that it will. People do like to collect all their appearances and whatnot, and with add-ons such as All the Things making itself more popular in recent years, you know, people are going to be starting to look into flesh out their collection. So even these low-level BOE greens are going to sell eventually to someone. So the auction house is cross-faction. Not a lot of people may not know that, or people get confused. So your faction balance doesn't matter. Like I said, Draenor is a horde-populated server. I think you're looking at like 90% Horde, 10% Alliance on that particular server, whereas Silvermoon EU is an Alliance-dominated server. However, that doesn't matter if you're playing the opposite side. So if for some reason you want to go Alliance on Draenor or Horde on Silvermoon, you still will be selling to the wide market of everyone on that server. It doesn't matter if they're Alliance or Horde. However, one thing I've seen on, you know, I was researching this video and I saw kind of a bit of misinformation out there. Some people are saying that the auction house is cross-realm, which is wrong. You know, you're not going to be selling to everyone who's playing WoW. You're going to be selling to people on your realm. and that includes the black market auction house. That's another thing I might get into later on, but to be honest, that's more for collecting rather than selling, so I won't cover that too much. But yeah, so that kind of covers all the information there is about your server choice in terms of making gold. So just to kind of summarise all of that, your higher pop servers are good for if you're playing a lot and you're going to be selling a lot of things. Your lower pop are probably better for slower sales if you're looking to make a lot more money over a longer period. And your RP items will probably sell better on an RP server. That's kind of obvious. But yeah, to us with the series, to give you guys an update, I'm going to probably do a bit of leveling off camera to speed things up, but any auction house action that I do will be on there. So once I've started to make up a bit of base money, maybe when I hit my first 1,000 gold, I might start trying to flip some items. I might switch one of my professions for a crafting one, especially when the Shadowlands level squish comes in. I'll probably talk about that a little bit in the next video, but the professions are changing and there's some cool items coming out, which should make some of the old world items a bit more valuable. So old world crafting will become a bit more relevant again. So yeah, any auction house stuff I'll do, I will record and keep you guys updated on, and any raw gold gains that I get from quests, I'll try and keep included into it all. But I'm going to not record every single thing, otherwise the series will be about 400,000 episodes long. So, but yeah, if anyone has any suggestions or anything for future videos or any tips they can give me, that'll be greatly appreciated, because the point of this series is to learn along with you guys. I obviously have a bit of basic knowledge when it comes to it, but to be honest, I'm quite clueless in it all. So if you guys have any kind of tips or anything, that'd be greatly appreciated. And on the screen now you should see kind of the summary of this video. It wasn't a huge gain and stuff, but I do have some good auctions up at the moment. I think we hit over 100 gold now, which is good. I was considering buying a few bags, but I got quite lucky with a few drops and quests, so I might hold off for a bit, because I've still got about 40 spaces left of bag space. When we start collecting things maybe a bit more, maybe then I'll decide to expand my bag space, but I'm going to save my money at the moment. Nothing really to spend it on. I want to start flipping things soon, because like I said, that's not something I'm very experienced in, but it'll be cool to learn along with you guys. So thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed it, leave a like and a comment, and I'll see you all next time.